Hello friends, I am going to discuss syllabus test number 1 of cost bookkeeping CMA Inter first group. Okay, please read the questions here. Look at here. Illustration number 1. This is the cost bookkeeping. Following data are available from the cost records of the company for the month of the March 2017. Opening a stock of the job as 1st March. That is job number 99, job number 77, direct material rupees 80, direct wages 150, factory overhead rupees 200, factory overhead. Now, direct material for job 77 is given 420, 450 and this. These are said to be, wherever overhead is added, these all are said to be work in progress. This is the opening a stock of the work in progress. Direct material issued, this is a direct material issued for the job 99, 77, 66. Direct labor details of this, hours of the each job is taken by this and amount for the this is given direct labors. Factory overheads are applied to jobs on a production according to the direct labor hours rate, which is rupees 2 per hour. Factory overheads rupees 2100. Look at it. The hour is here. How much hour you have? This is the 400 plus 200, 600 plus 900, 9 plus 100. This is a 1000. This, look at it. This is the rule at the, if 1000 labor hours is applied at the rate of rupees 2, this is rupees 20,000, 2000 is the total cost incurred. But here overhead is written here, overhead is written 2100. It means this is not going to match at the rate of rupees 2. It means 2100 divided by 1000, overhead or recovery rate is rupees 2.1 per hour, rupees 2.1, because of total overhead. Factory overhead are given 2100, total hours is given 1000. Here the factory overhead are applied rupees 2 per hour, which is not concerned with rupees 2 per hour. Why? Because of total overhead is written 2100 and total hours is this. That's why this is not a wrong, this is a wrong and this is the correct. Okay, now what is given here? Job number 99 and job 77 were completed during the month. They were billed to the customers of a price of which is 15% of the price. Okay, billed customers price of which is include 50% on price, and the selling and price to the job selling and distribution expenses, and another 10% is the profit. It means what? If the profit, if the selling price is X, then selling and distribution expenses 0.5x and profit is your 0.10x. There is no information about the administrative office and administrative cost. It means 0.75x is the factory cost. So on the basis of that, you have to calculate selling and distribution expenses and profit, and thereafter we can calculate sale. Okay, in this case, job cost sheet for the this, you have a 4 jobs. Out of 4 jobs, you have to find job cost sheet for job number A77, job number A99 only. Determine the selling price for this job, calculate the value of work in progress. Work in progress also you have to calculate. Okay, on the basis of this information, I am going to find as a from the working notes. Okay, look at here. Working note first. Calculation of opening work in progress for job A77 and job A99. A 77, A job 99. Here job A 77, A 99. Look at it in these questions. Opening a stock of the job is given material, labor, and overhead. It means the work in progress. This is 150, 80, and 200. Job 77 is days. You write here. Direct material, direct material. This is 99, 80. This is 420. Direct labor. Direct labor 150. This is 450. And now this is a prime cost. Factory overhead. Factory overheads. This is your 200. This is 400. Opening work in progress, you have work in progress. This is in rupees 1270. 1270. This is rupees 430. This is the opening work in progress. This information is given here. Information number 1, opening work in progress. Now we can calculate factory overhead recovery rate. Working note second. Calculation of factory overhead recovery rate. Recovery rate. Total factory overhead. Factory overhead given. This is given. Rupees 2100. Total labor hours. Why I am going to calculate labor hours? Because of in the question it is saying factory overhead is recovered. Factory overhead is recovered. Factory overhead are applied jobs for the production costing. Direct labor hour, and which is rupees 2. It is not correct because of total factory overhead is given here 2100. And it is recovered on the basis of direct labor hour. So we need to calculate total direct labor hours. Okay, labor hours. The labor hours we have 400 plus 200 plus 300 plus 100, 1000 hours. Now recovery rate, you will calculate a recovery rate of overheads. Total overheads divided by total direct labor hour. Total direct labor hours. This is 2100 divided by 1000 labor hours. Rupees 2.1 labor hour. This is a recovery rate. Okay. Now we need to calculate percentage of selling and distribution expenses on factory cost and profit on factory cost. Then only we can find sales revenue. Because of the sales revenue information is not given in the questions, and selling and distribution expenses are given on the basis of sales revenue. Profit information is given on the basis of sales revenue, and numerical value of sales revenue is not available in the questions. Numerical value of factory cost is calculated. Factory cost is given. We can calculate it. Why? Because of material information is given, labor information is given, factory overhead recovery rate we have already calculated. Okay. Now, and office and administrative information is not given in the questions. Okay. Working note 3. Calculation of percentage of selling, and distribution expenses, and percentage of profit to the factory cost. Let sales revenue equal to X, profit 10% of X, that equal to 0.10X, cost of sale, that is 0.90X, selling and distribution expenses, it is saying 15% of X sales, that equal to 0.5X, cost of production, 0.75X, less office and administrative expenses. This is given 0. Factory cost 0.75X. Now percentage of profit on percentage of profit to factory cost. Profit is 0.1, this X, 0.75X into 100, that is 13.33 percentage of profit to percentage of not profit, sales, selling and distribution overhead, selling and distribution overhead to factory cost. This is 0.15X divided by 0.75X into 100. This is 20%. This is 20%. Now we can calculate cost sheets for the month. Cost calculation of job cost. Job cost sheets for the month of March 2017. You have two jobs. job 70 A 77, job A 99. This is the particular. This is information in the rupees. Okay, direct material issued. Direct material issued. Job 77 280. This is 120. This information is given here. Direct material 280. Jobs, this is a 99. Direct labor, this information is given 77 450 and 99 600. And factory overhead at the rate of 2.1 for 400 hours and 200 hours. Okay, look at here. Direct labor, labor spent 450 600. This is your prime cost. This is said to be prime cost. 730 720. Now factory overhead at the rate of 2.1 it is calculated. The labor hour for this, labor hour for A 77 is 200 and labor hour for 99 at the rate of 2.1. Factory overhead recovery rate is, this is 200 into rupees 2.1 for A 77 job and 400 into rupees 2.1 for job A 99. That this is 420 and this is 840. Now this will come prime cost, sorry, factory cost. Factory cost 11, this 1560. This is also said to be gross factory cost. Add opening work in progress. Opening work in progress 1270 430. It is already calculated here. Working note. It is already calculated in first working note. Okay. Now this is the net factory cost. Net factory cost you have 2420 1990 plus selling and distribution expenses. Selling and distribution expenses. This is 20% of the factory cost. This is 20% of the factory cost. Selling and distribution expenses is a 20% of factory, 20% of factory cost, and this will be 484 398. Cost of sale. Cost of sales you have 2904 2388. Profit 13.33% of factory cost. Factory cost, and this is 323 and 265. Now you can calculate sales price. Sales price. Now rupees 3227, rupees 26 2653. So this is the answer of A part and B part. A part and B part, you had to calculate job cost sheets for A7799, determine the selling price. Now you have to calculate the value of work in progress. This you need to calculate closing work in progress. Closing work in progress. In March month, there are 4 jobs has been started. Fourth job has been started. Out of 4 jobs, A99 and A77 has been completed. But A66, A55 job is not completed. It means job A66 and job A55 are in work in progress, and cost for job A66 and A55 will be the closing stocks. Okay, now answer of C part. Look at it. Answer of C part: calculation of value of work in progress, that is closing value of work in progress. Job 66, job 55, this is total. Look at here. Direct material, $225. This is the 300 for job 66 and job 55. This information is given. Direct labor 675, 225. Factory overhead 300 into 2.1, that is 100 into 2.1, that this will be 630, 210. Now after adding these all, this is 525, this is 900, this is 840. Total we have 226.5. This is the value of closing work in progress. Closing work in progress, this is 0, 10, 3, 9, 1530, and this is a 5, 3, 735. Okay, 15 by 65. This is your value of closing work in progress. Value of closing work in progress. So this was the questions I have completed by separate working notes. Okay, thank you class. Please like, subscribe and share my video.